we wake up the morning of July the 5th. What's the nightmare scenario for the Tories? Okay, the nightmare scenario is that the polls are right. Labour's dominant in Scotland. Labour's even more dominant in Wales. Labour's even more dominant in Labour in London and the big cities. Labour's even more dominant with the Lib Dems in the university towns. Labour is extending out into the commuter belt in southern England. Labour has taken back every single seat in the Red Wall. So then you're left with a really interesting question for CCHQ and Conservative strategists. Where's the future space for the Conservative Party? Right, so the future space is non-London England. That's the only place they'll have, which means going back into, or trying to get back into the Midlands, the northern areas, all of those places that took a punt on Boris Johnson. Well, how are you going to do that if you're a southern Oxbridge Liberal Party that is already saying through its friends in the media, well, the real reason we're experiencing this defeat is because of Brexit, Boris Johnson, Suella Braverman, Rwanda, etc., etc. There's the Rory Stewart view of the world or the George Osborne view of the world, which is very much a 10% view of the world. But nonetheless, they will now convince themselves that actually the answer to this complex dilemma is more Rory Stewarts, more Oliver Letwins, more Ken Clarks, when actually that's exactly what voters rejected through the Brexit referendum and the 2019 landslide. So what I'm trying to say is, the only path forward for the Conservatives is complete renewal around national conservatism, around a conservatism that understands what voters really want in a way that they expressed in 2019, but in a way that the Conservatives really now fully apprehend and respond to. Because if they don't, if they go back to establishment Tory liberalism, they will be blown apart. There will be no future for the Conservative Party in that form.